can I just? I'm gonna do it over here so you can pick up the dirty abos in the background. Don't worry, my cameras pick it up all the time. I record the fucking shit. Oh yeah, I've always had cameras. I got the idea. Well, actually, I'm not going to say it's been any different. Anyone who knows me knows. I mean, Sydney surveillance cameras. I mean, Joey Mena knew that I had surveillance cameras years ago. And so I'm fixing my. Oh, there we go. Back on camera. So Joseph Mena, because he asked me to set up his mother's house. And I did. So back in 2003, there used to be a place in Burwood that I used to go, Burwood Road, I think it was, maybe. Actually, I used to go and get all the security cameras from them because they actually have one of the best security cameras. So all of my apartments have always had security cameras, and my dad's side's the same. Look, the holiday house up on the Central Coast had security cameras, and that had two-way, so you could hear what was going on as well. My place has as well, which means, hey, Belinda Jeffries, how are you, love? Yeah, security cameras. When you walked into my apartment, I used to just point to that white camera that I unplugged near the front door and said, I've got surveillance cameras, don't you? Yeah, hey, love. Yeah, that was just the one near the front door. What about all the others all around the place, like the little clock? Yeah, just so you know, do you want to help with a good legal team? Oh, maybe ask Walter Kennard. When you came over for your birthday party that time, and that little table that I had. Just remember this. Just think. So, and I'm going to be a cunt to you guys. You want to be a cunt to me? I'll be a cunt back. So we had this cigar lounge in the sunroom, that fabulous little cigar lounge area, and to the left of that, how I had that little china cabinet with all my little tea sets in it. And that clock that's on that cabinet there, and on the other side there where the television was on was the other little clock. There were two matching little round silver clocks. Yeah, and you remember when Walter Kennard came in and he was, how do we say this? When Monty came and he was powdering his nose? Yeah, mate, yeah. Don't be a cunt to me, okay, and think that I'm some pushover. I mean, what am I going to do? Put that footage up on social media and have nothing to hang over with you guys to say quid pro quo? I don't get stabbed in the back and let people get away with it. Okay? So watch your step with me. Just watch your fucking step. Apart from that, yeah, I do have a fucking green card to the US. Last name's not Rackley. That's my stepfather's last name. My last name's Fleming. So who wants to go to the dickheads in Tamworth and actually tell them? So quid pro quo, Belinda Jeffries. Maybe speak with Orsh and say, right, yeah, Justin has been kind to you guys. So go speak to the fuckwits in Tamworth. I barely lived there for 6 years. My surname's, I'm not born there, I'm not raised there. My surname's Fleming, just like my dad, Mark Ian Fleming, just like his father, Stanley Fleming. I do have a green card to the US. I applied for the green card after I finished studying design. I did study design. I've done 3 years of design, 3 different courses to see what I liked the best. And I'm still, I'm still crossed between furniture and product design and fashion design. And hey, I did great with fashion design and product design. I got a credit for design a wearable object. My pass in 2009, did nothing with it at all, nothing. But I have done 3 years of design, and I do have a green card to the US since 2014. Who wants to tell the dumb dog shit police that? Because they're fucking useless dickheads that still don't get it. Like the other idiots of, those social support working losers. They didn't think, they're like, oh, he's mentally retarded. Oh, but how about we make Sydney feel like America for you? And they're driving around Woolloomooloo like fucking idiots. Like, you're a fucking loser. I'm not mentally retarded, you dickhead. I studied design, I got a green card to the US. Literally in 2017, they're going, why do you believe you got a green card to America? Ask the US, because I do. I've got a green card, I made an entry, every time I enter America, I line up as a permanent resident green card holder. I have to go through immigration, and they say, you've been out of the country for X amount of years. Like they did in 2018 when I'm there, and there was a female who actually, when I went into the US, and she goes, you've been out of the country longer than 2 years. And seriously, after 2017, I wanted to sit there and say, talk to the Australian fucking government then. Because they're the ones that held me up in Sydney in 2017. Talk to them. Literally, in 2018, because New South Wales police are fucking dumb idiots. They're just dumb fucking idiots. I rang Redfern Police in 2020. I'm in Norwich, Connecticut. I rang and I said, what the fuck's going on with you idiots? And some wanker I spoke to on the phone goes, well, you've got a green card to the US now? Like a tosser. And I'm like, mate, I had a green card to the US since 2014, you dickheads. You fuckwits just don't want to accept it. You're an idiot. I'm talking to a fucking government working idiot. Like, you work for the government, mate. You're a fucking socialist idiot. Like, seriously, in that phone call, literally, he's been a dickhead. It's like, mate, I've had a green card since 2014. Somewhere, some bullshit rumour gets hearsay, gets spread around in government organisations, accepted as facts. It's like, you're a fucking insane organisation. You accept that as facts, but here's a document. Here's a birth, death, and marriage. Here's an actual, Department of Foreign Affairs document, but we're going to go with hearsay. What a fucking tosser. Workers of the government. What a fucking tosser. Seriously. And I was living in Connecticut and I rang them to say, what's going on? And they're like, oh, because we had you down as known as Rackley. I'm like, how? I've been smart asses. I'm like, how? Apparently a copper who knew my mother and her second husband decided to change my name. I'm like, well, that's negligent. How? I'm not known as Rackley. That's mum's second husband, some deadbeat fucking druggo nurse, and his son's a deadbeat druggo as well, so I don't want to be known as him, thanks very much. They used to knock around the Freemason nursing home in Tamworth, in Moonby House. That's Daniel Rackley and Mark Ruddick. I already had this conversation in 2017 where some social worker was going, or some mental health worker was going, are we saying his brother's Daniel Radcliffe? No, I didn't, you fucking loser. What are you twisting this for? I said my stepbrother's Daniel Rackley. R-A-C-K-L-E-Y. Rackley. Okay? Mark Jeffrey Rackley, the deadbeat, cannabis smoking, alcoholic, drug using, mentally fucking annoying, always depressed and suicidal with mental health issues. His son. And then these idiots thought I was related to Mark Rackley because some loser, Deb Mears and Michael Long said so and was spreading it around Woolloomooloo. I'm like, no, my dad's a builder. So then, in 2017, they're going, oh, delusions of grandeur. He said his dad built Westwood shopping complexes. I'm like, no, I said my dad built the inside of Westwood shopping complexes because the company that he worked for did. My dad's Mark Fleming, you dickheads. He also built the food court area in Haymarket. That was in the 90s, he also restored the Palace Hotel and built that part of the Palace Hotel into the food court area. He also did stuff in Marrickville too. And everywhere else, he was a builder. Dad's a builder. Stepdad's a nurse. Two different people, you fuckwits. Seriously, this is the conversation I was having in 2017. It's like, you're a fuckwit. You're like, oh, what? You think because you've got a university degree, you know everything? It's like, you don't even know who my fucking dad is, you loser. Like, you're a fucking... And these workers of the government, it's like, man, this is going around in circles. I'm not related to the Rackleys. And I literally, for 10 years, had someone goes, oh, I knew his father. His father's a nurse. No, you didn't. You knew my stepfather, and you knew them after they moved from Sydney. So you're a fucking dickhead, which means you must also know the other Rackleys that moved there. So, like, Daniel Rackley? Because fuckwit Daniel Rackley moved to Tamworth around 1995. I was already back home in Sydney. I wasn't hanging around in Tamworth, where my mother ran away with her second husband. Like, fuck me, dead. And that's all the losers up there. Like, I'll go up there for holidays, because I used to go up there for holidays. And they'll be like, oh, when you with this and this and this, I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, hang on, you know Daniel Rackley. No, I said, you know Rackley. Oh, yeah, aren't you Rackley? I'm like, no. But my mother would sit there like a little mentally retarded freak going, oh, yeah, he was known as Rackley. No, fucking wasn't. No one ever knew me under your second husband's name, you retarded fucking loser. And the exact reason why, if anyone ever sat down and have a conversation with me, and this did happen, and I was very polite about it at first because it was corrected, and I can bring out my documents and see, well, it's all in Fleming. So basically, if someone ever turned around and said, like, oh, Justin Rackley, which there's actually a newspaper article where that happened, and the person that actually wrote the newspaper article is involved in the horse industry. And I said my name's Fleming, and the dumb bitch put down, oh, he just wants to be called Fleming. It's like, because it's my last name. That is my surname. My dad's Mark Fleming. Because these people are so dumb, they're country people. So there's only like a couple of things where it was done incorrectly. And it's like, So if they actually said to me and had a conversation with me ever, it would be, well, my name's not Rackley, it's Fleming. You know, call me by my actual last name, thanks. You know, Mum's got a different name because she moved here. Well, you know, she remarried us before she moved here, basically. And she did. She remarried in 1988 to deadbeat Mark Rackley. And then Mark Rackley, who was from the country area of, well, he moved there as a teenager, country area of South Australia, of Adelaide, raised his first family in the country. Oh, I'm sick of fucking hearing it. Honestly, I'm sick of fucking hearing it. My dad was a normal person, had beautiful cars, one with a Cobra alarm, like, you know, like high performance cars, maintained. My dad was maintained, manicured hands, always looked good, beautiful clothing. I'll show you photos of him. Polo shirts, chino pants, ghetto gold, jewelry, maintained hair, immaculate. Mum went from a beautiful man to some deadbeat gutter trash. She did. But my dad was smart enough to divorce my mother because she's a low-life piece of shit. So these fuckwits know the Rackleys. And they harassed me for 10 years. So you're a fucking loser. You're an absolute fucking deadbeat. So the case is won because you harassed me and you know the Rackleys. You don't know the Flemings. And we go around in circus with these deadbeat losers. So yeah, the Rackleys are involved in drugs. And that's how I got labelled in the last even 10 years. It's like, yeah, but that's nothing to do with me. That's my stepbrother and that's my stepfather. So, and then Carol said to this mentally retarded organisation, so Carol goes to them, this is when she's doing, you know, Carol is doing her scam when she goes to these people. She's doing a fake, but my son, I'm just a concerned mother. No, you're a child abusing fucking cunt that I hope Belinda Jeffries wakes up to and sends some people up to your house to, well, talk to you, Carol. Because you need a really good talking to, Carol. A really good fucking talking to. Okay. Then she told people, I don't know what Justin's talking about. I've only got 3 children. Let me explain something to you. All right. There is my twin sister, Amanda Lee Fleming, and myself from my mother's first marriage to my father, Mark Ian Fleming. Okay. Or my mother's second marriage, there is Jade Elizabeth Rackley, and the other piece, Jade died, and the piece of shit scumbag, low-life, junky, dirty piece of gutter trash, Lowie, that my mother had with her second husband, Faith Marie Rackley. He's exactly like her father and her brother, Daniel Rackley. All right. On my father's side, there is my younger sister who looks like a Fleming, Sky Sheridan Fleming, and that's from my dad's other partner, which is Debbie Mackay. Now, Mark Jeffrey Rackley, his first marriage in country town Adelaide, he's from the eldest, let's go down. Michelle Rackley, Belinda Rackley, Daniel Rackley, and Kimberly Rackley. They are all Mark Rackley's children from his first marriage before he had Jade Rackley and Faith Rackley from his second marriage. Dad's side, of course, Dad's got myself and my twin sister, but then you've got his partner, so Debbie. Debbie's first marriage with Lindsay Smith had Samantha, Laura, and Lucy Smith. Those 3 are my stepsisters. Then Debbie had Sky Sheridan Fleming with my father. This is not difficult if you're not scamming. See a scheme for what it is. And when my mother opens her mouth, it's a scheme. As soon as she opens her mouth, it's a scheme. So when I turn around and say, when Belinda Jeffries stupidly told me all about what she gets up to on a Monday and Tuesday, which is what she opened her mouth up and blabbered as soon as she met me, and I thought, this is going to be good. Look at the little scams that my mother and her sisters are doing at the moment. I could use this for my own quid pro quo. You better believe me, Belinda Jeffries. You are there for my own quid pro quo. So I gave you my mother's address. I gave you my mother's sister's address. I gave you my mother's deadbeat niece, Christy Child's address. What you need to do for quid pro quo for me is you can send somebody there to say hello. I'm not asking for much. Because my mother needs a really good talking to after her behaviour since 2015. Speak to her. And I'll have that legal team, thanks, because I want 10 years of damages paid to me. This is not going to go away. I'll keep going around in circles. Oh, what are you going to do? Mind Dog had their nose out of joint? Oh, did you? Did you, Mind Dog? Oh, no. Oh, some scummy piece of scamming women had their nose out of joint. Let me tell you something. Something else that Giovanni Consalvo dragged into it. I don't support Mind Dog. They're a scummy shit organisation. Giovanni involved them after I brought my dog. Dog in 2015. I trained him as I was going to train him anyway. Okay. Now, when I was in the US in 2013, there's all these massive, huge dogs. There's always been big dogs in the city areas, not small dogs, large dogs. Because apartment living, they actually do have big dogs around there. English Bull Terriers are made for apartments. Anyway, so what the whole service dog requirement is in America is, I spoke to people and they're like, look, people don't care because it's a dog city. They don't care, but they want your dog trained. Okay, and the best way to say your dog can't come in here unless it's trained, is to blanket cover and say, oh, it's got to be a service dog. That just means then that you're doing the right thing and you're training your dog for a public area. That's all they want. So all these businesses want is to be covered. The dog's trained. So service dog requirements in the US, the minimum requirement is asthma. I do have asthma and mobility problems. That's it. So that means you train your dog to a high level standard, which of course you're going to because dogs are worth more than children in the US, especially in places like New York City. And then you get your vet to mark it off. So your vet checks to see the dog's been trained. Yes, he's trained for public access. Yes, he does everything fine. Yes, he knows when to go to the toilet. He'll give a command. Yes, you can take him out of the restaurant. So he'll go to the toilet and you come back into the restaurant with your dog. And your dog can lay at your feet in the restaurant. That's fine. We're happy with this. It's trained. That's all that means. Different in Australia because, oh my God, is Australia backwards, bogan, bigot fucking country that I can't stand. So holding a green card for the US since 2014, knew that I was going to train my dog for the US requirements because I'm a permanent resident of America. They were told this when Giovanni decided to keep his little mentally retarded scamming going on. They were told this by me, Mind Dog. I'm like, look, I've got a green card for the US, I'm relocating. So this is just, because I'm going to be, educating him in the American requirements. And basically minimum requirements for asthma. But no, they wanted their government funded, which meant, no, they want mental health issues because the mental health issues is the scheme that we all can jump onto in Australia. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to say that. And I said this. I won't be saying that because I don't have the issues that you're trying to make me out to have. They would have, I've kept the message. Oh, little Gail O'Grady who pretended that she was from Palm Springs. Did you, Gail? You fucking loser. Because I knew you were from Glebe and you moved to the Blue Mountains. You deadbeat. Yeah, you're a fucking loser. Came at East Sydney Hotel with Giovanni's other scam in 2017. Oh, there's so many scams. I've lost count with Giovanni Consalvo's scams. And who did you bring along with you? Oh, Alice. Gaynor Dan. A Mormon fuckwit. That was, what was she part of? Oh, what was it? The child molestation. Hang on. What was it? It's the Royal Commission into Let's Scam. Yeah, Royal Commission into Let's All Jump Onto a Scam. Because that's Australia for you. Okay. Oh, yes. I was molested too. What can I scam for it? Get fucked. Half the stories are just bullshit what I've heard. I'm like, oh, bullshit. Bullshit, fucking bullshit. From people that can't handle the fact that they're gay, basically. So anyway. So they're there. And who would they introduce me to? Oh, Gail O'Grady. And Giovanni thinks I'm, what, came down in the last shower? I look at it and go, what the fuck is he dragging? Because as soon as he involved Mind Dog, I searched them. I was like, so I've seen photos of people that work for Mind Dog already on the website. So as soon as I saw Gail O'Grady, I'm like, hang on, she works for Mind Dog. Volunteer fucking cunt for Mind Dog. Gio's like, oh, this is so-and-so. And she's from Palm Springs. I'm like, you fuck, biting my back jaw going, you fucking scamming little cunt. Which is why I did a big scam with him with that solicitor in North Sydney. Yeah. Oh, you remind me of, I was going to say, my stepmother. Yep. Oh, acting. You want to play games with me and act? I'm just a better actor. I got your back. Fuckwit. So, this is all put on. So anyway, so at the East Sydney Hotel, this fucking loser from Mind Dog's there. So I'm like, what can I do? Next minute the fireworks going off. I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm like, oh my God, bang, I'm afraid. Oh, my dog's scared. It was fake. The whole fucking thing was fake from 2016, basically, 2018, fake. Oh my God. And IGA was me just trying to get back at Mark Hanna. Like these arseholes since 2015 started this little scam. Started like, I'm like going, yeah, but that's not true. Just because someone told you this information, it's not true, it's a lie. They didn't stop. I'm like, all right, I'll just pretend I'm mentally retarded. Well, it started out me pretending I was a drug user. Walking around like trying to pretend, go. And I was like, oh no, I'm mentally retarded. I was doing it exactly to the social workers. Like I'm like in Rushcliffe's Bay Park. I'm like, there's a fucking another social worker. So I'm walking up being a smart ass to him, like I did to Lavinia. I'm walking up going. So here's the thing. I know her name's Lavinia. Your fucking name's Lavinia. And I'll see her again. This fucking dickhead, mental fucking retarded thing. So I'm walking up going, I don't remember you, but your face looks familiar. I'm going to call you Nana Ruby. Hey, and really, that's actually one of my acting stunts I did at Screamwise, acting for film and television in 2006, if you ever watch it, when I'm like, I used to have a name every night that there was. Anyway, so she's going, oh, your dog's the baby. Fuck off, Lavinia, you dickhead. So they're going, oh, yes. I always want a son, and God gave me a dog instead. I'm mentally retarded. I'm special needs. Fucking losers. Your fucking organizations are fucking deadbeat losers. Seriously, you guys harassed my life. All I did was got you back. Fucking suck it, you idiots. Suck it. All I did was go, right, I'm lied about. These cunts want to start their bullshit. What can I use for my advantage? I'm not getting a solicitor. Oh, I've got acting for film and television. Let's put this fucking bullshit on. Let's put it on. Oh, wait, Audi was brilliant. The fucking little idiot fucking that was harassing me there. I'm like going, how would you like it if you had your head smashed in? Fuckers, pay up. You owe me unpaid salary plus the assets, belongings, savings, credibility, character, defamation, discrimination, 2 countries, because I am a permanent resident of the US since 2014 and you wanted to keep it going over there. You people are not intelligent, are you? Honest to God, you're like putting up with the window licking idiots of my mother's sisters. You're so stupid, I would say you are a Christy Childs. You're a drunk Christy. That's how dumb you people are. You remind me of a drunk Christy. Fuckers. Oh, and that doesn't excuse the fact that, yeah, I did have a Glasgow coma scale of 13 on my way home from work November 30th, 2007. But I'm not mentally retarded, and I do not use drugs, and I've got you fuckwits recorded.